guys, it's actually almost afternoon, but good morning, afternoon guys. Today, I know it's been a while since I've done a recipe video. Anyways, today I will be making mincemeat pastries. Actually no, first I'll be making a mincemeat base, which I will then use for pastries and also for the breakfast burritos that you'll eat for Sehri. The Sehri burritos, would you say? Throwing my hair a bit of a mess. Anyways, and this is basically a quick recipe because you can make it beforehand and put it in the freezer, both items, the burritos and the pastry. Put it in the freezer and then just take it out whenever you are ready to eat it. And I know as a mum, I barely have any time to make anything, so this is just perfect for Ramadan. Perfect for Iftar, perfect for Sehri. It's just easy peasy. Yeah, easy peasy. So that's 2 recipes in one video, guys. Bonus. So we're using ½ kilo of beef, but you can use lamb as well. You can also, you need garlic, ginger, green chutney, onions, green chillies, coriander, and garam masala. My mum's also here to help me out. So she just whispered the ingredients to me. Anyways, here we're gonna make meat. So over here we have the minced meat. There is no oil, so we're just gonna go straight for the ingredients. We've got here 1 teaspoon of garlic, 1 teaspoon of ginger, and 1 humongous teaspoon of green chutney. So we're gonna mix it up. It's over low heat right now. We're gonna mix it until the flavor infuses and the meat becomes brown, and until the water dries up too. So you want to keep on stirring. You don't want any lumps to form. So just keep on doing this until it dries out. So you can see the meat has already browned. There's no lumps, but we're going to wait till the water dries out, so you're going to keep on stirring. Added in the garam masala. Now we're going to mix it up. Oh, a bit steamy, sorry guys. Have the onions added in. I'm going to mix it up. Chop coriander. Going to mix that in. This is ready. We're just going to leave it to cool now. And when it's cooled down, we will make pastries from it. I also have something cool. So for those of you who are gluten-free puff pastry rolled sheet, which is perfect. So perfect. So now he doesn't feel left out when I get to eat all the delicious, yummy stuff. If you're watching this, I've asked, but this is the effort me and my mum put into it. And I'm going to taste this to see what it tastes like. Right, I'm going to get the oven ready for the pastry. So 190, 180. Cool, this is a fan oven. So now that we've made baby's pastries, we're going to add this remaining green chilli into the mincemeat mixture. So just don't forget to put a little splash of water, just damp your fingers and just wipe it along the edges. This helps it to stick. Now you want to make sure you leave a good amount of gap on the side. This will help you to be able to roll it and not overfill it too much. Then you want to do a little drizzle of the egg mix. Not loads that it drowns it, but just enough to hold it together. Cut in half first, and then small little quarters. So just egg washing them very slightly. Right, so these are the glutinous pastries. They're all egg washed, they're all ready. I'm now going to get cracking on the gluten-free pastries. And we're going to put them on the same tray so we can actually tell the difference on how they're being baked and everything. And so far, first observation, it's not as sticky as the puff pastry. And whereas with the puff pastry we needed flour to stop sticking, this actually seems quite straightforward. The texture seems a bit tougher too. So these are all the normal puff pastries, these ones, and these are the non-gluten ones. So we're gonna see how well they go and how well they cook. I'm gonna put it in the oven now. It's been about 10 minutes and you can see the puff pastry ones have got a nice golden color. They've risen, whereas the non-gluten ones are still need a little bit more time. I wouldn't say too long, but we're gonna remove the puff pastry ones first. So here are the glutinous puff pastries. Nice and golden. Looking pretty good. Great with ketchup or green chutney or almond. Here is the non-gluten puff pastries. They haven't got that rise, that puffiness, but they look pretty good. The next dish is going to be a breakfast burrito that you can make for Sehri. And I'm using the leftover mincemeat that we made earlier in the day. So you're gonna have a tortilla, you put vegetables, the mincemeat, the egg, any toppings you want, wrap it up, put it in foil, and then you can put it in the freezer. Whenever you're ready to eat it, you can just take one out, you can take two, however many people that are eating. You just make a bunch from before, put it all together, I guess, and then chuck it in the freezer. And I'm just going to show you with like a couple, but it's really easy to make, and you make it from beforehand, so everything is all done. And it's just easy to prepare. In this pan, I've got potatoes, I've got peppers, I've got onions. I kept them separately so that if one cooks faster than the other, you can take it out. And I'm going to toss them in some garlic, salt and pepper and some olive oil. Whilst the vegetables are roasting, I made a small salsa, which is tomatoes, chopped onions, chopped jalapenos, coriander, and basically squeeze of lime and some salt. And that will go inside the burrito as well. Now I'm going to get cracking on the eggs, and that will cool down when the vegetables are roasting. Cracking on the vegetables, they seem ready. I'm going to put a little bit of spinach on the top so it wilts. Okay, all good. I've just mixed everything together. I'm going to throw in a little bit of the black beans on top, and that will warm up basically on top of the roasted vegetables. So when it's cooled down, the black beans will be nice, soft, and a little bit cooked. But also get the flavour from all the vegetables into it, which will be quite nice. Right, so I've got everything here. I've got my tortilla, I've got my beans, roast vegetables, spinach mixture, I've got my salsa, I've got egg, I've got my mincemeat, cheese, and I've got a chili sauce. I'm using masala chili sauce because, hey ho, I guess the Indian in me likes that. And so this is a normal flour one. We also have gluten-free, so you've got both options. This is all gluten-free friendly, except this tortilla. That one is fine. I have another little tip. So during Ramadan, you always have leftover chips, right? Well, I know I do. So I'm just showing you a quick little recipe of what you can do with your leftover chips instead of throwing them out. Right now we've heated some jeera seeds in a pan, throwing in some garlic, chili sauce, stir it up, and then just chuck in the chips. Throw in a little bit of lemon, stir it up, let the chips fry, and then you have masala chips. They're saucy, they're delicious, nice spicy too.